Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Chris here. I know I'm a little bit late tonight. Sorry about that. I just did a program on my other YouTube channel, my chiropractor channel, for how to have a healthy neck with your spine and posture. So this kind of goes along today because I'm going to be talking about essential oils to help support your muscles. And if we have muscle support, then we can help with a whole bunch of things, right? So we're going to dive right in. If you are live and here with me, and if you have questions, please type it in, or you can just say hi to me. We want to have healthy muscular support because it becomes more important as we get older, and especially for athletes, but it can occur with anybody at any time. So it's just super great to know which oils really work best for muscles as opposed to like joints or ligaments. And I'm going to dive into those as the month goes on, all to those separate sections. So did you know that you have approximately 700 muscles making up about half your body weight? And each one of your muscles independently has blood vessels and muscle tissue, and it's attached to the bone by tendons, and there's nerves that connect with the brain to tell your muscles what to do. So the function of this system is to move your body. That's what it does. That's what it's designed to do. So we're trying to make sure that we have proper movement. We're supporting the blood circulation so nutrients can be brought to your muscles and waste carried away with the process of them working, and also support our posture. So the first one I want to talk about is Panaway, or it can be pronounced Panaway. And I just want to show you this one here is what came in your starter kit if you started with the premium starter kit with the oils. And I also got a 15 ml one a while ago. I can't remember, but I love it because I've got plenty of stuff to deal with. So there are some ingredients here that I'm going to go through individually so you can understand why this particular blend was put together. It's got wintergreen, and that has got a long history of use for fighting inflammation and treating sore and tired muscles and releasing muscle spasms. And the key ingredient in that is salicylate, which I've talked about before, which if you look it up, you will find has a history of being used in a natural way through birch or through wintergreen for a myriad of things, including the synthesis of our this day aspirin, right? They took that one ingredient. Helichrysum is also in there, and I love this oil. It does so many great things. I'm going to limit the talk today to muscles, but it helps relieve muscle spasms, inflammation, and pain. Clove oil is often used to treat pain. It has a warming effect on sore muscles, so it's really good for getting circulation going. And then peppermint oil. Peppermint oil contains menthol, which then has a cooling effect on sore, achy muscles. And peppermint can also help relieve occasional pain, reduce mild inflammation, and release spasms. So it feels really good if you've got a hot, inflamed muscle. Now, when I smell the Panaway, the first note I smell is the wintergreen. So this one to me is definitely stronger in the wintergreen than it is the peppermint. As opposed to our next oil blend, one of my favorites too. These are all my favorites, by the way, guys. I layer these on. Deep relief. And this is it comes in a roller bottle, and the first ingredient here is peppermint, and I for sure smell that peppermint right away, and it definitely has that cooling sensation more than Panaway. It's already in a carrier oil, so it's already been diluted, so you can apply it straight on. It's got lemon peel, balsam fir needle oil, clove bud oil again, balsam copaiba, which is a resin that helps work synergistically with so many of these oils and help it to go a little bit deeper acting, hence the name Deep Relief. It's also got wintergreen, helichrysum, and then vetiver root oil. So some of the same things as you'll see in the Panaway, but in different proportions. So that peppermint note definitely is the strongest. Now, many people don't know about this next oil that I cannot find. Where? Oh, there it is. It's hiding behind something else. And it is called Relieve It. All right. This is very warming. It's definitely more warming than Panaway. It's comforting for muscles and joints following exercise. And in addition to the physical discomfort, there's also some oils in here that help release any emotional upset or charge that might come along with the event that created the pain and inflammation. So it's got the peppermint oil, it has spruce essential oil, and that is the key for this grounding and emotional releasing, okay? It also has black pepper essential oil in there. This is another warming oil. It's also good for getting your metabolism going as well as your circulation, but topically it's great for soothing muscle discomfort following exercise. And then the final oil in there is hyssop, which is noted for its purifying properties. So just helping to get all the metabolic waste out, right? Another oil that I love using for muscle support and discomfort, especially after things like exercise, and I am very active. So this is Aroma Seas or Aroma Size. I'm not really sure. I've heard it said both ways. And the number one thing in here is basil. So basil is great for soothing fatigue muscles after exercise and helping to alleviate any feelings of tension. Not to mention it smells amazing. And it's good for sort of clearing your head too. So I think of it especially if you've got tension maybe up here in your jaw, some of the muscles. We've got muscles all in our skull, you guys. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to make facial expressions and like wiggle your eyebrows. So we forget there's muscles up here too. Another oil in here is marjoram oil, and that's beneficial for occasional simple nervous tension. So just kind of like, ah! It's noted for its ability to relax muscle spasms, ease pain, and inflammation. So that's another great one in here. And there's also lavender essential oil, which can help you relax, wind down, ease stress. And it has a very balancing, harmonizing aspect to it as well. There's also peppermint in here, which we talked about. And I don't smell that as much as the basil and marjoram, but it's in there. And as well as cypress. And cypress is great for anything bringing circulation to any area. And again, whenever you're having stuff go on with muscles, we want to make sure that the proper circulation is getting in for nutrition and taking away waste. So it can help with muscle spasms, which are often created by waste products. All right, next one, or next three, I should say, because we have a family of Cool Azul. We've got the essential oil. We've got the sports gel. And we've got the pain relief cream. My lighting is going crazy. These are all created with the Cool Azul oil blend, which I'm going to go through a little bit. There's actually 13 different oils in the Cool Azul blend. And a lot of them are in some of the other blends I mentioned. So we'll just quickly talk about them, like wintergreen. So it's going to contain that 85 to 99% of the methyl salicylate I talked about, that active ingredient. That's great working with massage, releasing tension in muscles. Peppermint oil, Sage oil, which not only can it uplift and sort of take away some mental fatigue, but it also is great for just overall body functioning. Oregano oil, copaiba, niaoli, niaoli, Niaouli. It's a type of melaleuca, so similar to tea tree, but a different species. Lavender oil, blue cypress, which can benefit by responding to any irritation going on in the body. A Lemme essential oil, which is in the same family as frankincense, which is great for soothing muscles after exercise. Vetiver oil, which is grounding. It also is high in sesquiterpenes like frankincense. Caraway, bringing spice and warmth to the blend. So again, that means it's bringing circulation as well. Dorado Azul, which is coming from the Young Living farm in Ecuador. It's high in eucalyptol, so you can refer to my post on eucalyptol and see the benefits there. And it's soothing and warming as well. And then a chamomile species for sort of just calming the system down. So that's the oil blend that's in both of these. The gel contains a full 10% of therapeutic grade oil in each tube. So they don't skimp on the oils that they're putting in these things, so you can get that full benefit. And this also contains aloe vera as a base, so that's going to hydrate your skin and keep it healthy. And it's pretty rare to find that in gels in products. Usually it's more of a synthetic type of thing or more damaging to your system. And then the Cool Azul pain relief cream is super cool because you guys, they could actually put pain on the label. The research and development department, they did whatever they needed to do to speak with the FDA for labeling laws. Normally, we can't put things on there like pain, but it's on there. So we can actually say to people, I am using this thing for pain. Crazy. So it's over the counter, labeled natural topical analgesic for pain. And I'm going to put in the description a little video that Young Living created, which goes over the different characteristics of this, of why it makes it so unique. But basically, it's going to help with sprains, strains, bruises, even arthritis. And I'll go over joints in another topic section another day. You can use it for backache and muscle discomfort after exercise. Again, it's got the wintergreen leaf oil. So it's got the methyl salicylate as well as menthol. And those are the active ingredients. And there's two ways it works. Counter irritancy. So the active ingredients interact with our nerve fibers to actually block pain. And then there's something that it triggers that cold sensing receptors. So the signal goes up to the brain, and that menthol, which is that cooling effect, binds to the receptors in the brain. Calcium and sodium ions are released at the cellular level, and that helps to reduce pain. So that's kind of it in a nutshell, but you can watch the video for more information. I don't want to get too sciencey techie with you. The pain cream also contains aloe, safflower seed oil, a couple of other things that are in there, but the main oils I went over. So just a few other oils of note, which aren't in the pre-made products that Young Living has, but can also be helpful, are Roman and German chamomile. They can help to soothe muscle tension and reduce spasms and sort of bring down our stress level as well. Rosemary oil has been noted for its ability to ease pain and inflammation. It's also good for things like sprains and sore muscles. Yarrow oil can help reduce pain and inflammation. Ginger oil is another oil that's warming, so it can help relieve pain. Clary sage oil alleviates muscle tension and spasms while promoting relaxation. And that brings me to two of the oils. I only have one here with me. I have the Ortho Sport with me, but there's another one called Ortho Ease. And they have similar oils in them, essential oils in them, but the Ortho Sport has a higher phenol content and the warming sensation is stronger. So I tend to gravitate to that one, but I do sometimes use the Ortho Ease. So I'm just gonna run down the oils. We've talked a lot about these, and I'll note the differences between the two. So peppermint essential oil, vetiver oil. The Ortho Sport has red thyme essential oil, wintergreen, alemi, oregano is in the Ortho Sport for that warming effect, lemongrass, and eucalyptus. And the difference with Ortho Ease is that it contains marjoram and juniper, which can ease tension and eliminates muscle spasms, as well as affecting that circulation and removal of waste. So I think it's really helpful with acute injuries, the Ortho Ease. Those are the ones that are specific to that particular blend. All right, so we've talked about certain things that Young Living has. We've talked about some other oils. So how do you use them? What do you do? Well, in general, for what we're talking about here, we're talking more of a topical application, right? Not really talking about ingesting these for muscular support, at least not these particular oils. So you can apply it to your skin. Now, you can do it in a couple of ways. So we've already got our pre-made deep relief, right? It's already ready to go. I keep this one with me because it's super easy to apply. I don't have to touch it and put it on my body, which comes in handy, especially when I'm working out. And I also like it when I'm in my office as a chiropractor because I can just roll this on patients and again, not get it on my hands. The other way you can do it is make your own. So using the blends like the Cool Azul or the Relieve It or the Pan Away, you can either make your own roller ball. So you can reuse old bottles of this that you are done with, which I love doing because it's a great roller ball. Or you can buy empty ones, put 10, 15 drops in there and then fill it up with carrier oil like coconut oil or the V6 oil. And you can do it that way. Or you can, if you find you're not sensitive and you can handle it, you can just pop a fitment on top here. So there's some fitments that came with your starter kit. You can also buy more through Young Living. And you just literally, I'm going to show you how to get the orifice reducer off. So you just take the cap and you put it on there and you pop this off. And then you can stick a roller ball right on there if you want. Or let's just say like this is maybe 1/3 the way full. I can add carrier oil to that, pop the fitment on, and I can have a roller ball ready to go. And that works too for the 15 ml size. So if I wanted to do this with my Cool Azul, that's about 1/3, well, maybe 1/4 full. I could do the same thing with that one. So there's so many ways to do that. I could add any of these to my Ortho Sport or just the V6 oil and create my own massage oil blend. What else you can do? You can add it to your bath, which is another great way. I like to add 10 to 15 drops. I have a big bathtub, by the way, so if you have a smaller one or you're more sensitive, you don't have to put in so much, but I love it. And I add it to a cup or two of Epsom salts or maybe a mix of magnesium salts and Epsom salts. Magnesium helps muscles to relax, by the way. So does Epsom salt. So I like a mix. I just play with stuff, right? Just whatever I grab. And mix that in, run your bath, and put it in at the end. Don't do it while the bath is running. Wait till it's more like get in temperature. You don't want it too hot. And also by mixing oils in with the salt, it incorporates it so that you don't just get the oils floating on top of your water. You don't want to have that. You want it to actually get to your body. And then, of course, you can add to the ambience of your bath by diffusing stress away, or peace and calming, or lavender, or raven, or whatever, right? You can make cold or warm compresses with the oils. So using a wet towel or a piece of fabric, soak your fabric in water that's got a few drops of oil in there, and then apply it to the area. So I just want to make sure you guys know that the essential oils mentioned here are purely for the support of your muscular system and for occasional and mild discomfort and pain. This is not for like huge stuff. This is just for support of our system, just for normal, everyday exercising, bumps and bruises. If you have bigger traumas and falls, please go visit your chiropractor. Of course, I'm biased that way, but get it checked out. Don't try to self-medicate yourself. And for heaven's sakes, if you have sudden and severe pain, or pain that lasts for more than a couple of days without getting better, or any redness, swelling, bleeding, bruising, a lot of tenderness, go and seek professional help, please. All right, just to kind of round this up and wrap it up, I'm going to run through a couple of supplements. And of course, you know, why would I grab the bottles? Because there's just so much, but you'll get the idea. Powergize is a great supplement. It helps maintain balanced energy for physical performance and endurance. It helps support healthy muscles, increase muscle size and strength, and enhance muscle tone and the rate of muscle recovery, especially in men. And also, this might be helpful for some women who are having imbalances with their testosterone levels. Again, you might need to consult with somebody to help you out with this, but just know that this is something that I actually take every now and again to help support my muscular system, even though I am not a man. Amino-wise, now this one I take on a regular basis. It uses 3 blends: a muscle performance blend, which aids in muscle building and repair, a recovery blend, which helps reduce muscle fatigue, and hydration mineral blend, which replenishes important minerals lost as you're sweating during exercise. So it's going to give a replenishing boost for your muscles, and it does not have any added sugars, artificial sweeteners, preservatives, artificial colors or flavors. So it's going to help support you without any junk in there, because there's a lot of muscle support things out there on the market, but you read the ingredients and forget it. There's a whole bunch of things in there, but one of the biggest thing is that it contains branched chain amino acids, and those are particular building blocks of protein, which have been shown to aid in preventing muscle breakdown from exercise. So this is not a problem, but something that occurs with exercise is we have to break our muscle down in order for the repair process to occur. And during that repair process is when we actually build muscle. There you go. There's also a couple of other things like mineral essence, which again can help support your minerals, including things like magnesium. So that can be helpful as well. And I'll talk about other things in relation to joints and ligaments and nerves and whatnot as this goes on. All right, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you all have a great week. If you liked what I had to say, give me a thumbs up. Share with your friends and family that you know might need some muscular support with oils and supplements. Subscribe if you would like to know when I am posting a video so you don't miss anything. Yeah, if you have anything you want me to talk about in particular, let me know. I will put my contact info on there. So if you're already a Young Living member, yay. If you're not and you want to be, contact me, because I'm going to be able to point you in the right direction of what you need for your body, for your system, and for your support, so that you get specifically what you want in a way where you're going to be able to save money in the process. All right, have a great week. I will definitely see you next Tuesday. We will talk more and dive into support for joints in particular. All right, guys, have a nice night.